Howdy, folks. How are you all tonight? You did arrive on time, Desk Potato. I am well enough to tow. Howdy, PB. And Josh and Daydream. Ink, Picklocks, and Left Eye. I am well enough, Daydream. Week hasn't been very pleasant. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. 3 months, Picklocks. Welcome back. For some reason, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's... Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna have to slide things over a bit because I'm a bit off center. 1 second. Okay. Picklocks. Happy Friday indeed. I am well enough. I hope you're well as well. So I'm going to give everyone a chance to pile in before I continue. Is this loud? I can't tell. Howdy, those of you just arriving. Nebru, Mojo, Michelle, Nefarious, Starlight, Kuthite, Plank, Phoenix, Dark Arcade, Pixel, all of you. Sound is perfect. I'll take it. Alright. I'm trying to remember what happened myself, alright? So there was... Oh wait, so Penguin's, Okay, now I remember. And then Selena, yeah, alright. It's all coming back. Should be a voice actor in this game. That would be the day. Well enough, Scar. How about you? Alright. That's mosing. Play with your friends. Why would I want to? The second I highlighted this, his eyes opened. It was very concerning. Episode 2. That's not a good idea. Although I would like, I would love to see one of these games played with a crowd. I think that would be neat. But not for this. Also, games. Thank you. Welcome to the box. Children of Arkham, though. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Blank Man escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. Too much of a delay for it to be worthwhile over Twitch. Like an event. I don't know. That would be neat, though. Yeah, you're right, because it would, well, would it not, it appeared that you could do it with, like, phones and tablets. So would it not display the information in real time, even with the Twitch delay? I don't know. Something to play with down the road. It's mousy. Previously on Blank Man, the Telltale series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many? I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Howdy, those of you just arriving. Am I?
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy. It doesn't help anything to bottle your feelings up. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
I can't be mean to Alfred.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Am I really going to have to relive the crime alley? Oh, yep. Here we go. Goddamn it, TX. Thank you for the $5. It's been a while. I'm going to try to show up to more of the Sleep is a Pain. I understand. The audio is... The audio thing that happened was in the game. That wasn't a Twitch thing. Also, games. I didn't want to answer your question while dialogue was happening. Could you repeat it? So howdy those of you just getting here.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Having difficulty with your channel lately, and a few people who watch what you do and enjoy. See, by not growing, firstly, while growth is, that's tough because growth in general, God damn it, I'm a snake. 6 months. The message is a message to the streamer. It's literally what it says. Thank you. And welcome back. But yeah, growth is always a goal, but at the same time, well, I know I'm in an interesting position where I don't have to worry about it too much, at least for my own channel. So I don't really. I try to make everything as smooth and as comfortable as I can for the people here. And hopefully that attracts more. I personally wouldn't look at a lack of growth as a failure in regards to the people you have currently. But in terms of growth, the most you can do is keep at it. So if I were to give any advice for growing, it would be that. Just keep at it. Keep doing what you do. If people like you, if you have amassed any sort of following at all, I can only expect that to grow, even if it's slow. I mean, if you are doing something that people enjoy watching, they'll come eventually. Well enough, TX. How about you?
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
What makes a good horror game? That it depends on the type of horror. There are many types. I don't know how to answer that question succinctly, because I think often about what would make a decent horror game. If I were to make a game, it would be a horror game.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Evening, Archer.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
The one thing that always bugs me about this art style, everything is very shiny. Like, what is this shirt made out of?
Bruce, stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Thomas!
Del Falcone is making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
I don't know how I feel about this yet. As much as I appreciate the origin story, that is the death of Thomas and Martha Wayne, I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with it again.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
No, I do. That's why I'm asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to.
I'm sorry, Harvey. It's better this way.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Fucking man lemons.
Job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
She's so happy.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Backup clones. Same thing.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh? 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole file, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne Street.
That's not what I meant.
Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people.
Gonna lay it on as thick as I can.
Old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Wow.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Montoya. I mean...
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one
Get it,
gets in or
get it,
out.
okay.
Go! Go!
Jeez. So he had blue lips, veins.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense.
That's littering.
She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody.
Was there a sound delay?
Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Does anyone know if or how the saving works in this?
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
And I can do that. Auto saves. Alright, so what I'm going to do. People remember stuff. Thank you. I believe if it's not out of sync for me, I think it's a Twitch thing, or rather, an well, it might be a Twitch thing, but I think it's more of an OBS thing. This has happened before. The only way I was able to fix it then was a system reboot. So, I might have to do that. I'm going to give it a shot. For you, it's fine, though. Interesting. Very interesting. But, yeah, it's screwing up, so I'm going to do this. That bugs me. Yeah, I'll be back shortly, folks. See you in a few minutes. As soon as it mutes me.